Ooh, they did my boy 30 at Everyday Struggle. What? Joe Budden gave Joe Budden of Everyday Struggle, fired him on his day off, like in Friday? Oh, that was not even classy. But you know what that was? That was some Twisted Tea. And that's what I'm talking about today in my episode of Twisted Tea with Shay Ashe. That's SHAE space ASE. Don't mess up the spelling, please. So, when Joe started off with Everyday Struggle, he was good. Three of coins. He was working hard. Complex like that. They got a good, sturdy employee. So where did things start going left? Well, my cards told me that when Joe started acting like nine of coins, don't forget, I ain't the little people. I ain't a three, I'm a nine. I already did this. I did like everyone that I'm interviewing now. Like I've been there, done that. I'm nine. I'm established. I'm a loner out here. I'm the lone wolf out here. I did this. I've been doing this. So, Joe had to let him know. And, Joe, he started getting real cocky. He was going up against Migos. And I don't blame him. But, Joe's a Virgo. He gonna do what Virgos do. And we keep it real. Give you the twisted tea, whether you like it or not. So... that began a little bit of the conflict. Actually, speaking of conflict, Joe Budden did say that part of the reason why he isn't returning back to Everyday Struggle, which, leave it to a Virgo to make it sound like we done quit when we was really fired. We don't do that shit. Anyway, so for that, I wanted to know what that internal conflict was. And for that, I pulled the reverse Three of Cups. Now, looking at the Three of Cups, you know what I see? I see one big cup up here, and I see two cups down here supporting that one big cup. And you know who I think those are? I think if these cups had names, I think this cup would be Joe Budden. This cup would be DJ Academics. Not shade. It's not shade. And this cup would be Nadeska Alexis, who I'm a return to this cup later. But anyway, so the internal conflict that they're talking about, Three of Cups, I didn't find it coincidental that three cups and there's three hosts to the show. I didn't find that to be a coincidence at all. The Three of Cups represents a lot of lack of teamwork. Someone has to sacrifice their creative abilities for the entire group, and that's what working in a team is about. Some people gotta lean back off the shine, but like we said already with the Nine of Coins that Joe Budden represents, it's not really his style. So, but anyway, at the end of the day, though, with Joe's cockiness, his all the tea he was spilling on his own, he was going up against everybody. But you know what? The show did 10 of Cups. Like this is a very happy card to have this. I mean, the show it's running really well. A lot of people like the show. And if anything, the controversy that Joe Budden brings to the show is kind of necessary for even more views. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just learned about Everyday Struggle from the Migos incident. Like that was the hottest thing on Instagram for about 3 days. And in Instagram time, that's like 2 years. So anyhow, so I something just kind of told me, I don't know if it's the little petty wiring in my mind, but something was like, well, it sounds like someone would have had to betray Joe in order to be fired on your day off. Like someone had to pull some strings. Like that's some string pulling, that's a lot. So for that, I pulled the reverse moon, and the reverse moon, first thing that came to my mind is a woman, number one, but a woman who deceitful, and even it's someone who's not even really suspecting. Like Joe probably doesn't even really know who this person is. I'm about to spill some tea. I said I'm gonna come back to one of these cups, right? I don't even know what side I put that heifer on. But Nadeska Alex, what's her name? Nadeska Alexis, I'm coming for you. Because I was like, oh no. Who deceived, who betrayed my boo-boo? What woman was it? Who was it? I pulled a card. I wanted to know a who and a how, what happened, because can't just give me half the tea. So I pulled up this Page of Wands. Now I didn't know anything about Nadeska Alexis when I'm doing this. Like this is I did this reading a while ago. I know I'll be a little late, but at the same time, like it kind of helps me because then I can get some more details. Like I'm coming up to more stuff that Nadeska said. But anyway, I don't want to give out the tea before I spill the tea. That's rough. Anyway, I pulled the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is a young fiery woman. Definitely an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. All right. So I'm thinking. I'm like, shoot, it might not even be anyone that I really know. Like, I mean, you know how many people work for a celebrity like Joe Budden? Like, it could be anybody that I don't know. No, wasn't really hard. I remembered this one of the women on the show. Like I said, I don't really watch this show. I don't really know, but I do know about this. Little quiet in the cut lady, Nadeska Alexis. Born August 15th. That is a Leo. Yeah, Leo. I was like, girl, what you had to do with my boo Joe being fired from Everyday Struggle? Giving him an everyday struggle. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. One of these cups not hooking up. You, Nadeska, are you over here sucking bosses' dicks to get shit moving? Nadeska, did you suck one of Joe's boss's dick just so, like, what happened? Are you feeling threatened? Girl, that was some tea. I looked it up this morning right before doing this video, and I wanted to just so happened that Nadeska made some tweets. I guess she was being silent about what was going on, and I was really gonna be easy on her, but it's like now. It's like everything is really pointing to, like, this chick is like actually even trying to say, like, here, catch me, I did it. So let's see what she said over here. But all right, Nadeska Alexis tweets. Some Everyday Struggle fans understandably been annoyed by my silence after all the chaos last week. I needed some distance, blah blah blah. So here's my feelings. I'm really fucking hurt because adding a curse word will add to the credibility of how hurt I am. The little dysfunctional family that we have built been through a lot. I thought it was the beginning of a journey. I was wrong, and it hurts. Now a part of me feels naive for even believing it would last. 3 periods, ellipsis, ... So, Nadeska, you really out here sucking dick to get people fired. That is some bullshit. Because that after a tweet like that, it didn't even... If I would have ever doubted my cards and my twisted tea, if I would have ever doubted them, I ain't gonna doubt them now because that's... Like, why you silent for? What you need distance for? Doesn't Joe have enough distance? He got fired. Anyway. So that was the tea. You'll hear it at some point because, like they say, everything in darkness comes to light. Just remember who you heard it here from first. Also, while that tea spills out, something that, we might see the fall of Everyday Struggle really start struggling. Because I had to know the future of it. And, the outcome was the reverse Ace of Cups. And the next year's success rates really kind of for Everyday Struggle will be at 8 of Swords, which is completely, I mean, you don't need to be a Twisted Tarot reader to know that from this to this is not, Everyday Struggle, you gonna have a struggle. You that was a really bad move. But guess what? Joe Budden is gonna get bigger and better. He doesn't need that. And Boo Boo, you Boo Boo the fool right now. You gonna be, It's all gonna come out though. Everything comes out. Just remember who you heard it here from first. That's Shay underscore Ashay, SHAE space ASE. Don't mess up the spelling, please. Please follow me on Instagram. Like my videos. Look at other videos that I've done. I'm gonna have more coming for you soon. I don't know what, but there's always tea ready to be spilt. Bye guys. Next time.